Listen, I need to share something with you that most people will never understand. And honestly, the financial world doesn't want you to figure this out. You know those people in your life who are just nice? The ones everyone loves, who always help out, who never say no? Here's what nobody talks about. They're usually broke. And it's not an accident. Let me tell you about a study that was done back in 1973 at Wharton. Now, this study got buried fast because the results were too uncomfortable for people to handle. They followed 10,000 people for 30 years, and here's what they found. The nicest people, the ones who scored highest for empathy and helpfulness, earned almost 50% less than everyone else. Think about that for a second. Being nice was literally costing them hundreds of thousands of dollars over their lifetime. Now, you might be wondering, why does this happen? Well, let me break down what I call the 3 financial traps that nice people fall into without even realizing it. First trap, the approval addiction. Nice people are addicted to something, but it's not what you think. They're addicted to approval. Every time they say yes when they should say no, every time they work for less than they're worth, every time they give away their time for free, they get this little hit of validation. It feels good in the moment, right? People think you're amazing. But here's the problem. This addiction is slowly bankrupting them. They're trading their financial future for a temporary feeling of being liked. Second trap, the guilt complex. Deep down, most nice people have this belief programmed into them: I don't deserve to be wealthy while other people are struggling. Sound familiar? This usually comes from childhood. Parents saying things like, money doesn't buy happiness, or rich people are greedy. So what happens? Every time they start making more money, the guilt kicks in. They start giving it away. They lower their prices. They retreat back to being safely poor. It's like having an internal thermostat set to broke. Third trap, the boundary problem. Nice people think that having boundaries makes them selfish, so they become financial pushovers. They lend money they can't afford to lose. They let people take advantage of them. They don't negotiate their salary because they don't want to seem demanding. Without boundaries, they become victims, and they don't even see it happening. Now, here's where it gets really interesting. Who benefits from nice people staying broke? Everyone else. Think about it. Employers love nice people because they won't ask for raises. Customers love them because they can guilt them into lower prices. Family members love them because they can always hit them up for money. Even big companies target nice people with emotional manipulation because they know they can't say no. Nice people have become the economic fuel that powers everyone else's wealth. But here's what I want you to understand. You can keep being kind while building serious wealth. The wealthiest people in history figured this out. They weren't the meanest people, they were the smartest about separating their kindness from their money decisions. Let me teach you their secret code. First, strategic generosity. Wealthy, nice people give from abundance, not scarcity. They build wealth first, then give from the overflow. They understand that you can't help others from an empty cup. 2. Emotional firewalls.
They've learned to disconnect their self-worth from other people's approval. When it comes to money decisions, they use logic, not emotion. They can still be kind and caring, but they don't let those feelings control their financial choices. 3. The reverse guilt complex. They've reprogrammed their minds to believe that becoming wealthy actually helps others more than staying broke. And they're right. Think about how much more good you could do with $1 million than with 100. 4. Boundary mastery. They understand that saying no to small requests allows them to say yes to bigger opportunities. They know that protecting their time and energy isn't selfish, it's strategic. 5th, value recognition. They've realized that undercharging for their value doesn't make them nice, it makes them unavailable to help the people who really need them. Here's what I want you to imagine. What if you could keep your beautiful, generous heart, but develop the financial intelligence of a millionaire? What if your kindness could actually increase because you had more resources to be generous with? The world doesn't need more broke, nice people. The world needs more wealthy, nice people. Because here's the truth that nobody wants to tell you. Only when you master money can you truly master generosity. So you have a choice right now. You can keep being nice and broke, or you can learn to be nice and wealthy. The difference isn't your heart, it's your knowledge. The difference isn't your character, it's your psychology. The difference isn't your morals, it's your money mindset. Are you ready to break free from the programming that's been keeping you financially stuck? Are you ready to learn what wealthy people know that you don't? Because once you see this truth clearly, you can never unsee it. And that's when everything changes.